Alright everyone, today we are playing Code Vein again. We are back here and I'm going to continue where I left off. I've just gotten to the Blue Maiden, or whatever her name is. She's kind of like a really weird slime girl. Anyway, we are going to be fighting her, but first I'm going to try and get a hold of the Zweihander? Zubander? Anyway, that's what we'll be doing. So we're going to be focusing on that. And thanks for tuning in today. So, somehow I have to find a way to unlock that parking garage door. I've heard that it should be up here a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure. We're going to take out Big Meaty. If she doesn't take us out first, if we're being honest. She might take us out first. Alright. Okay, and we are back. Perfect. So, I haven't really figured out what build I'm going to be playing for this game, but I am open to suggestions. I've seen a lot of interesting things that I'd be curious to try out, but I'm still not 100% decided. So if you got any suggestions in the chat, please let me know, and we will go from there. I don't know what that is. Death. Okay, so we have the Awake. Now, I'm still looking for a way to open that door down below. Okay, so there's lots of enemies across here. All I want to do is find a way to the parking garage. That gets me this Zweihander. So we're going to see if that's possible at all, or if I do need to do like a long way around. Okay. A little bit much on this end. What did you ask for suggestions for? Possibly games. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, darn it. Okay, yeah, I just axed myself. Do you have any idea what I was asking for? Oh, you mean on stream tonight? I didn't know if we were talking about before or not. Suggestions on the build that I'm going to be playing. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I'm just getting into this game, and I really don't know much about it. But I am 100% interested in suggestions or advice on how I should be playing the game. I'm a very open streamer as far as things go. I really like community engagement. I'm also trying to get a lot better at parrying. Because high risk, high reward. Like that. I love it so much. Right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the Zweihander weapon, but somehow I have to make it into the second floor of the parking garage and open... Ay. Yeah, we are already not off to a good start tonight. Okay. See... Let's see if I can find a way to access that door from down below. I don't want to fight you, so you go home. Alright, so I know scaling occurs off of your level in this. I'm a little confused on how equipment stacks up, but it seems much more involved than, say, a game like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Okay, it doesn't open from this side, but I have to access it from the roof. And this is where I'm having problems. So I should just be able to go up there, come down the fire escape stairs, and open that up. But the option to be able to do that is still ever higher, and I cannot get higher. At least I don't think so. Maybe I can't. Nope. So yeah, I can't get higher. At some point, I'm going to stop being a smartass and just... Yeah, I'm just going to have to kill him. I want to get better at parrying. Oof, getting hit by the banhammer. So I found this story kind of hard to follow. I think one of my big problems with it is that I'm actually getting bored with the story. And I think that's a shame. It's not necessarily bad, but when you sandwich all your gaming content in between shoddy cinematic storytelling that doesn't need to be there, it really hampers the overall user experience that you were trying to give people. And that's a shame. That's a real big shame. Have you played Dragon's Dogma? I have, actually, a long time ago, but I never got very far in it. I think I even have the Dark Arisen version of it, too. So I'm pretty sure I have both. What do you think of it? Alright, so how do I get up here? That is the real question for me tonight. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look at my stats, actually. What do you think of... okay, it's my favorite game of all time. If you want to play it, I can help you through it. I've beaten it like over 100 times. Alright, let me... I have a pile of handy-dandy Post-it notes. And what I am going to do is I'm going to write that and I'm going to stick it on my wall, because I would actually love to do a playthrough of that with you. Maybe we can hammer down some times that you'd be free, and I don't know if you stream at all, but I'd be happy to welcome you on my stream and do that run through. Do you have the Dark Arisen version or just the original? So I'm seeing one thing with stats real quick. So if I'm just standing there, that's why. Okay. Let's take a look. What's up, Sam? Bree, as far as the question you asked, I don't have a problem addressing it on stream. I'm doing okay. I've been down. It's a hard thing to shake sometimes. I really feel like quarantine's just getting the most. It's taken me for a ride, honestly. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's see. How can I make it up there? Always dropping you a view, because that's what homies do. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like always. Okay, so we're gonna take a look down below. Alright, man, you have a good night. Man, I am... Okay, we're gonna find this one way or another. I have clinical depression, so if you ever need to talk about it, let me know. Alright, we'll do. I'd definitely be down for a conversation sometime. I think isolation's got everyone under a lot of stress and aggravation. So I'll definitely reach out sometime. I mean, is there any way... Yeah, I am so confused. Really big squid lies. My phone told me this was Fungin. Wait, what? Your phone told you this was Fungin? Oh, because enter the Fungin. Yeah, it's like my tagline. I'll have to take a look at that and adjust it. There's something happening somewhere, but it might be... It might just be like my message that I send out because I was isolated before quarantine. I mean, you know, being an introvert, you still got things you... Well, you were in isolation before. I don't necessarily know what that means. What does that mean to you? Oh, yeah, for the love of Christ. All I want is that big sword. Yes, Mia has been defeated. Sorry, Mia. Finally get where I think I might have been going. I have agoraphobia. Okay. That's a really hard thing. I can't even imagine what that's like, but I appreciate you sharing that. I think the hardest thing about all of like the isolation has just been the uncertainty of it all. There's a lot of stress on everything right now, and there's just no answers coming out of it. It's more like acute now. Okay. Well, small victories, that's awesome. Any progress is progress. Ay, I just don't know how I would make it up there. It's got... Like, I genuinely cannot find this... How to get up to that first floor of the parking garage anywhere. I'm pretty mystified by it. Believe me, understand, the not knowing what's happening is driving me insane. There are things like on a wish list of mine that I wish would happen that I just don't see happen. Oh wait, this might be it. This might be what oh shoot. This might be exactly what I need. Alright, let's hope and pray all day. Come on, feel the noise. Don't kill me. I think this is it. Let me swing my sword. There we go. Alright. Let's mess it up. Oh boy. Well, it was nice while it lasted. But yeah, back to it. Like, the not knowing is definitely the worst part for me. I'm over this quarantine, and I'm just looking forward to the days that I can get back to work and actually start feeling like I'm doing something. So Bree, in Dragon's Dogma, what's your favorite class? Okay. So I'll quit doing that for now. Do that. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Alright, so I have everything I need here. Hold on, I always forget what it's called. Well, were you like a magic player or some other kind of... Let me change this loadout because this is ridiculously awful. Blow of Madness increases attack power of next attack. Reduces damage. Boosts attack. Increases attack and alters your evasive movements at the cost of damage reduction. Heal an ally. Now, I feel like this one is the one that's going to be ridiculous. And Phantom Assault. Why not? Phantom Assault. I was always Strider and then usually moved up to Magic Archer. So I was always an Archer. But I never knew how to feel about them like late game. I always felt a little bit off with them. Okay, we are going to try that section again. Try and take it down to a respectable place. And get some training in with the sword. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. So strong, so handsome. Okay, so that's a Strider. Okay, okay. I mean, do you think it would be fun to play two at once? Just rain arrows and death from above always? I remember the one where you'd shoot the arrows into the air and it would just eat whatever was under it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. My thing just... Come on, feel the noise. Oh, I took a wrong turn. Best part about Magic Archer... One sec. I need to make sure there's no one that's about to murderize me. Like this guy. Alright. Oof. Oof. Alright, so the best part about a Magic Archer is the spells bound to your weapon. You also have this with Mystic Knight, but I'm not a shield and sword person. Neither am I. But with a Magic Archer, you have the dual blades and the bow. You get spells bound to them like Holy Magic, Dark Magic, Fire, etc. Oh, that's awesome. So they're more static and they always happen. I mean, I think that's awesome. Alright, so now that solves my problem. I'm going to try and ride this one out a little bit more. See. So I think that the fact that it binds to the weapon itself is really a strength for it. With Magic Archer, you can also use a staff if you want to, but I like dual blades and bow a lot more. Dual blades is just fun and fast. Like, sword and board is so by the book. It's boring. It doesn't really spice anything up. The archer and the dual blades, there's an option for a degree of customization. Okay, so I haven't been up there before, but I am going to collect my souls. Going to come back over here, and we are going to hit on Big Granny. But that is disappointing that they have... Okay, this is bad. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll kill you. Oh, no, we won't. Now we will. She has a lot more health than I thought she would. We're going to switch over to this. Oof. Alright, so for those that don't know what I'm doing, I am initiating a strategy that speedrunners commonly use, but I honestly don't have the timing down to be able to do it well enough. But what you do is you hold on to the dash button, you press the triangle button while using the lost bayonet, and then you switch over to your guard. So what that looks like in practice, and keep an eye on the stamina bar, you're doing this up. So that's normally if you press with dash and triangle. So this right here, normal. But when you press guard to cancel it, it goes like this. And so what you have is an extremely effective dash that only goes backwards. Now, it's absolutely broken in every conceivable way, with the exception of it does leave you open. So what you'll see a lot of speedrunners do... Oh boy. Okay. I actually think I might be going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. There's a cheat like that in Breath of the Wild. So what's the one in Breath of the Wild? I'm not big on fighting everything. I feel like that takes most of the time in a Souls game. I feel that way about Mario coins. It's like, if it offers me something to fight it, that's great. But 90% of the combat I'm worried about is actually just getting through the game. I'm not concerned with the hourly worker guard minion thing. Okay. If you run and whistle at the same time... Okay, so him I'm going to have... Oh boy. So that's the type of situation I don't want to get into. But like I said, I'm more concerned with progress than farming stuff. I usually go into things under-leveled because I dislike repeating things. Okay, so if you run and whistle at the same time, you can have infinite runs. How does that work? Anti-venom. Okay, anti-venom. I'm just gonna run straight... And so if you do it at the end, you do like this little drift, which is extremely helpful. You and I play games very similarly. I hate farming. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's my biggest problem. I hate farming. I hate cheesing. It's just not conducive to fun gameplay. It's my number one pet peeve. You're probably like Dragon's Dogma because there's no farming. It's all story progression, and side quests are actually pretty good and create more story. How's the story? I didn't really even think of Dragon's Dogma as a game with a story. I know they kind of lay it on thick in the beginning, but I never really thought about it. Oh, hello, Groot Dragon. Because, like, the one thing that I really hate about this game is that it forces story on you in a really bad way. It has these huge intro cinematic cutscenes for things that just don't deserve it. Oh boy. Okay, I need to remember not to do stupid stuff like that. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. What I really need to do is quit locking on. Oh my goodness, all of it. Just take my money. Alright, so I'm out of health vials. Oh, I'm confused actually as to what killed me right there. I didn't see anything hit me. That doesn't mean that it didn't. But I'm still just a wee bit confused on that. Alright, so let's get back over there and try this again. Okay. Let's go for that and that and see how we do. Oh, because I'm taking venom damage. Okay. There's a thing I keep on doing. I keep on hitting the... I keep hitting the buttons for Dark Souls while I'm playing this. And I can feel my frustration growing with it. Because I know I'm the one that's messing up. Okay. So he's gonna do the toxicity. Brianna, have you ever played Nier Automata? Okay. Oh, jeez. Entire life bar. Alright. So, Mira should be able to heal me soon if I... Oh my goodness, I nuked myself. That was stupid on a lot of levels. Wow, and I do virtually nothing on the damage front. So this is pretty bad. At this point, I'm kind of letting Mira do a lot of the work. Well, that's not the fairest thing. Oh, nope, I don't even have ammo to use. Okay, so I need to be super careful right here. Okay. Ah, thank you. Okay. We're still in this. Although I need to switch to that because I need an actual roll. So... Oh, damn it. No, I'm dead anyway. The poison. Oh, Mira's got me. But Mira is probably dead. Come on, Mira. Can we do it? Nope. Ugh. Oh my goodness. And she just keeps giving. Like the Salvation Army, she just cannot stop. That might be it though. That might be it. I'm dead. Ugh. Just like the Salvation Army, she was just giving and giving and giving her all. I'm going to start to call her Oprah. Okay, let's try this again. So, she's not exactly someone that I can counter, which is frustrating. I'm hesitant to try countering her, but what I can do, enhance the support gifts. I wish the scaling on these wasn't so terrible, but I will do this one. Alright. She says we've got this one. Ugh. So close. Nope. Poison. Poison. Still poisoned. So this Zweihander hits for an incredible amount of damage. So I can just get in and get out. I don't have to stay in there too long and worry about not having enough damage. I wonder if I get anything for cutting off her tail though. Oh, but poison. Okay, so we'll let Mira deal with a little bit of that. I am going to pump up our defenses. Okay. Get in there, deal 2,000 damage, get out. That's basically what I'm doing. It never changes. What never changes? Because if we're talking about war, you're correct. Okay, so... Oh no, my controller! What's going on? My controller just died in the middle of this boss fight. I am actually so mad. I have a feeling it's going to die again. I am frantically looking around for my other controller, and I'm not... I'm going to die. I'm so mad. I'm literally going to die, and it's all because of my controller. And that was a really good run, too. Ah. Darn. Read the message before that. Dragon's Dogma story is okay. Part of it's like Souls when you figure out through the reading and the side quests. Ah, man. That is so sucky that it had to die that way. Right in the middle of that boss fight. Alright, one sec. Okay, so it never really changes. Lots of choices in the game can change the outcome of a quest. So the story does change from some choices, but it name changes the base story of the dragon. Okay, okay. That's interesting. I'll have to look more into that. I will definitely have to look into that some more. In the meantime, let's go back and thrash her. That was rude, and she should have never taken away our controller rights. Here we are again. Okay. It really sucks that your controller died. Hey, it's all part of interesting streaming, though. You get to see all the crazy stuff that happens. I've seen people break their controllers on stream, and I'm glad that I have a... Darn it. Okay, get away from her, because she's poison. Miss her, kiss her, love her. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. She'll revive me. I'll get far away. And I'll let Mia takes some of the damage. We are going to get far away. Do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not even remotely as nice a run through as last time. I wonder who was the guy that said, you know what we should do? We should combine a dragon with a flower and graft it to a human. Because that guy deserves a medal. But that is a targeting cloud of poison. Okay, so revive, get away. So I honestly think I'm just going to let Mia take this boss out. It's the cheap way of doing it, but like I said, I hate repeats. She looks like the Wasp Lady from One Punch Man. You know, this is going to sound terrible, but I've actually never taken the time to watch that show. Is it actually worth it? Because I hear the second season gets pretty meh. Okay, I don't want to say I've never seen it, but like I saw the first few couple episodes. Okay, it's worth it in my opinion. Yeah, and you were so self-important, buddy. This game is ridiculously anime. Okay, the second season just has a different animation studio. If you want, read the manga. Is it a good change in the animation or a bad change? Because I remember Dragon Ball Super's like first 50 or 60 episodes before it actually started to improve the quality. And I know animation takes time to do, like months and months of work can go into one episode. But was it that bad? It wasn't a drastic change, but the quality did change. Still frame shortcuts. I also believe they had a smaller budget, so they saved the budget for the fights. See, that's a shame, though. Like, that kind of quality drop always shows through. Sorry about all the laundry on stream, by the way. I did it earlier, and I've not had the heart to fold it. If my girlfriend were watching, she would kill me. I still really loved it. It doesn't take away from the show too much. Okay. Well, that's at least good to know. Someday I'll visit it and check it out. Iron Will temporarily. Okay. Increase balance. I'm not entirely sure what balance is. Okay. Temporarily increases resistance to being staggered. Take it. A powerful overhead attack. I mean, at the end of the day, what you take away from the show is the most important aspect. Nothing I say, I never wanted to feel like I'm shitting on something that you like. Temporarily applies a slow effect to your current weapon. I could use that. I think that would be useful. I don't have enough haze. How about that? Okay. I still think you'd enjoy it, and people who aren't attentive to animation probably didn't even notice. Yeah, you're right. I'm honestly just nitpicking. I tend to be a little bit overly critical when it comes to things I like. I've got little time to enjoy the things I want to. So I try and make sure it's really going to be perfect when I go into it. Alright, so we're done with Dragon Flower Lady. Story is a parody of all fighting anime. Yeah, I heard it was like a reverse shonen, where he starts out impossibly powerful, and there's nowhere for him to really excel at. It's just kind of him wishing that there was an awesome fighter. I kind of want him to be the villain at the end of everything. I would love for One Punch Man to be the villain. You're holding the knife wrong, miss. He's getting super depressed because he's so powerful, so it won't surprise me. But he does have a strong moral code. Yeah, but nothing breaks a moral code like time. Time is the ultimate corrupter of innocence and moral beliefs and ethics. If you want to live. This is the other part I struggle with. I'm not invested in this story at all. Everyone is very paper cut out. There's no interest, and they keep introducing new characters left and right without actually talking to us about any of the other characters. And they really have no personality to them, which is frustrating as hell. Yeah, I don't like the story either from what I've seen. It's just frustrating. If you put all that work into the cutscenes and the animation and being emotive, unlike Dark Souls, write a story that's going to complement those aspects of it. The gameplay, when it's functioning as intended, can be fun. But having to stop every 6 minutes for a cutscene is not. If it's done in a really organic way, Last of Us, I immediately think of, where as you're moving through the world, these real-time cutscenes play out while there's a story happening in front of you. I like that stuff. Give us more of that. But I don't need, look, another cutscene. I don't need this every 5-6 minutes. I think they tried to be too anime. It's like Nier Automata, which is anime and still does a good story. Yeah, Nier Automata really was a game that wanted to be everything, and it really succeeded well. I feel that the difference between Nier Automata and this is that Nier Automata was so fraught with action and so fraught with these grandiose set pieces and beautiful music that when you hit those points where you were kind of like lulling around, that was fine because you needed that break. That break was so important for the next set piece. The first time I played it, I remember thinking that the game ended with killing the one brother, sister. The Adam and Eve duo. But then the game just kept going and going. And it happened like 3 times. Admittedly, I was not happy to play through Nine's storyline. That just felt a little bit too much. They definitely tried to be too anime though. When you beat 2B's when you beat 2B's initial storyline, and then they have you play the whole game over again from Nine's perspective, or maybe it's the other way around. No, 2B is the woman android. Spoiler alert for anyone in the chat that hasn't played the game. I'm going to be talking a little bit about Nier Automata. I'm going to leave out the bigger plot points, but I will be discussing some minor character evolutions. 2B, you play through her storyline, and then you start playing as Nines after the game is completed. And it has you replay the entire story, but from his perspective, and it fills in some of the gaps and some interesting lore, but it's not interesting enough to be on its own. It's almost like running into the hinterlands in Dragon Age. It's cool, but you want to get out of it as soon as possible. And then as soon as you do, and you open up into the third player, you finally realize why, and it feels like a fun game again. Okay, sorry for anyone investing in Code Vein's storyline. It's just not doing anything for me, even remotely. Alright, let's hop back in. Okay. Still storyline. Sorry for anyone that wants to watch that. My recommendation is right now, just catch the YouTube theater version of Code Vein and watch someone do a speedrun separately. Personally, it's much more enjoyable. This is tropey to the point of being nauseating. In game, it's 2B, then 9S, and 2A. I think 9 story gives a lot of depth down. Oh, yeah. That's what I get. Yeah, it's 2B, 9s, and then I thought it was A2. I think 9 story gives a lot of depth to the robots, since 2B and 9s are pretty much polar opposites. You're not wrong. It was just frustrating that you had to play through that storyline again. And yes, the perspective is necessary. I think it's just a necessary evil at that point. It's just the one area of the story that I know everyone talked about and was like, I'm not having fun with it. It's just another playthrough. They didn't make it clear that there was more storyline after, and so a lot of people dropped the game. Nines feels and wants to feel, while 2B is trying not to at all. Like Nines being in love with 2B. You're right. You're right. Gotcha. The counter in this game is so friendly. I don't know how else to say it, but it is one of the most generous counter systems I've ever played, and I like to play a lot of Smash Bros. I do love 9 story progression after 2B's fate. You see why the robots shouldn't feel. And that was actually a really disturbing scene to watch. The minute their religion starts going ham, things get really terrifying. I actually found the entire scene very unsettling. And it's not often that I feel unsettled playing a game, by virtue of most games try and put you in a power trip. Even Resident Evil, to an extent, by the time you finish those games, Resident Evil has never been one that's like known for its final boss fights. By the time you finish those games, you know you're in control. Oh no! And into the ravine. Is there any audio to my game on stream? I just realized there's no audio. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. What is going on? Oof. Ah, that is so frustrating. I don't know why it's not working. This is beyond frustrating, I'll tell you that much. Bree, do you hear any volume coming through, like as far as the game goes? Huh. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm trying to troubleshoot this real quick and figure out what is going on. Why is this choosing now not to work? What about now, Bree? Let me know if you hear anything. Yes, there is. I don't understand why it is being so low, though. I'm genuinely mystified. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna try this and see how this works out. I didn't realize there was no sound coming through on this, and part of it might actually have to do with my own stupidity because everything is turned down. Okay, so that might be a little bit too loud, but let's see how that does. Alright. So that should be leagues better than what it was. Sorry about the sounds. Rookie mistake. I should have checked it beforehand. But we're here. We're making it happen. So we're just going to stick with what we got. Now we did this. And I think from there we can just teleport over to our next prey. Volume is good. Well, that's good to hear at least. So we're going to teleport to our next prey then. She's over in... She's over at the bottomless shore. So let's see how we can do with this. I need to get better about queuing up my gifts that I'm given so that I can equip myself with buffs and take her out quick, because she's very difficult, and even with Mia, she'll take most of Mia's health pretty quick. And she's right up there. I think part of the reason that I was having problems with my audio is that I switched over some of my streaming stuff to multi-stream on multiple platforms. And I have a small feeling that might have interfered in some minor but noticeable ways. Okay, let's try throwing daggers at her. Medicine and a lightweight ampule temporarily enables work under great strain. Used to cause your body to disperse. Anti-slow is what I really want for this fight. So what we are going to do is we are going to equip anti-slow from the start. Gonna get in there, that, and we are just gonna get in here and stomp her as fast as we can, because she really just deals so much damage. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for that. Alright, so she's going to do her pole dancing routine. I'm going to try and dodge this because all of that would slow us. Now, shit. Oh, no. I can't let her die. Oh, fudge knuckles. Yeah, she's totally a babe. I love the ballerina aesthetics. This game definitely has like super anime waifu syndrome going for it.
How are you doing?
Somewhere they sell calendars of these. I guarantee it. Okay.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Okay. Richard was calling her a pole dancer earlier, and I couldn't understand what he was talking about until I actually like fought against her. Oof. Okay, this fight's making me just a little bit nervous. Okay, so this is the part where I'm gonna get out of there and avoid her for just a minute. Mia's taking a ton of damage. I'm gonna give my health so that she doesn't... She's gonna die anyway, and that was a huge waste. Fudge. Oh, jeez. What anime doesn't have waifu syndrome? Give me a minute. I'll think of one. But there had... No, even Dragon Ball has waifu syndrome. You know, Gundam actually does a pretty good job in the first season of not having waifu syndrome. And part of that has to deal with they're all kids because all their parents have been killed by the war. But I would go so far as to say that the first Gundam series does not have waifu syndrome at all.
Do what you do. I'll be wherever you need.
Alright, and pole dancer. Okay, dodge that. So we're in the clear there. She's gonna do it again. I get hit. Oh, damn it. She's gonna kill Mia. I know it. Ah, poo. Do you watch a lot of anime? I do. I tend to watch the older stuff or like more one-shot series. Think Black Lagoon, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Space Dandy. I don't have as much free time as I used to, so like things like Naruto or Bleach or ridiculously long-winded storylines are completely... Damn it! Ugh. Fudge. Every time. And I just screwed away my one chance. That was just boneheaded. I feel like an idiot. I don't even think I can recover her now. I know Richard hasn't, but have you watched Code Geass? Oh yeah, Lelouch the Rebellion. All Hail Britannia.
Going gets tough. Isn't that what they say?
I don't know if the
Now we can rest some.
the sequel to it ever came out, but I was wondering if it was any good. My friend Crystal got me hooked on Code Geass
Don't get attacked here.
when we were younger. Now there's an anime with waifu syndrome. Like, holy crap.
All prepared?
I think they were supposed to be making a new series for it. A continuation. Oh my goodness already. Alright, this is just between me and her then. Code Geass is my all-time favorite anime, and I don't think I've ever seen the sequel. Damn it. Yeah, this one's a bust. If I had to give like an all-time favorite anime, what would I choose? What would I choose?
How are you doing?
Not an all-time favorite, but have you happened to see a movie called Paprika?
It's hard to walk.
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe that was the movie where they explained where he was during when he lost his memory. It seems kind of. Well, I mean, it literally is filler story, though. I never thought that was that important.
I'll be right there.
Okay. So one more time. Oh! Alright, you focus me. Focus me. Focus me. Oh, come on, focus. And that was through the shield. I'm actually not even sure if there is shields in this. I haven't seen anything that says to the contrary. Alright, I am slow beyond belief. I can't do anything to help Mia. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. Oh, I have not heard of that movie. Oh, it's on my list to watch. So, I've heard, and I haven't verified if this is true, but it is the movie that or it's the book that inspired Inception, and the movie is just wonderfully bizarre. Also, if you're a fan of Digimon or like any of the old series, some of the animation values that really made it pop, especially the movie that came out when I was a kid, Summer Wars is also a really fun watch. It takes place on this digital social ecosphere, and they play with avatars. Watch a trailer for that one. I won't do it justice. Swing and a miss. Oh, but the speed at which you bring it back. Oh no. Maybe I should die at the beginning. That wouldn't necessarily be the worst idea. What I can't have happen is I can't let her hit me with that. Summer Wars was great. Okay, heal. Oh, Mia's dead. Damn it, man. She gets taken out so fast. I know they just recently relaunched Digimon too, which took me for a surprise. It seems like Digimon's been enjoying a renaissance of sorts.
I'm on my way.
They lost their footing for a while, and then they did Digimon Tri, which was the original Digidestin all grown up.
Hey,
Yeah, sure. Whatever you got, throw 'em in, and we'll see what it says. I'm always up for help. This is a casual stream. This probably won't be something I stream again after I beat it, but I'm always down for the help. Ah, dang. Killed me right as she was gonna res me.
morning sunshine.
It says they have the Mercury Gift slow resistance equipped and an anti-slow or slow removal gift equipped. Okay. Mercury Gift. I don't have Mercury yet, but I do have some anti-slow. So that I can do.
It's hard to walk.
If you have Prometheus Gift Haste, then it can help too. Let's see what I have in regards to Prometheus. Feels as you get hit or dodge enemy attacks. Once it's full, your stamina... Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. RBA. Okay, that's what I'm going to start using. I haven't been using that at all. Enhance your strike damage upon arrival in the arena with either adrenaline, flashing, fang, or blow of madness. Alright, I'm going to respec my loadout when I die next. If I die next? Question mark / hopefulness.
I'll be right there.
But I just realized that I have some really great tools in the arsenal which could help me out greatly. I just haven't been using them. And that's maybe why I don't use them. Wow, Mia got taken out quick. No, I'm using the wrong thing. Ugh. Okay, we are going to take a look and see what we can enhance under this.
Hey, are you okay?
Mia, someday I might be. Today, maybe not. Actually, let's pop a bunch of these guys and level up. I'm thinking to myself, like, what can I do differently? And I have all of these. All of those. And only 2 of those. Okay, so Prometheus, we were talking about Hasten. I am unable to get Hasten currently, but that is really good. And then the other ones you said were Adrenaline and Flashing Fang. Oh, now that one would be cool. Spend your own HP to gain Ichor. Or as they call it, Ichor. Okay, Flashing Fang. I have Sharpened Fangs. The best thing, I guess, is to get behind her and hit her. When you stagger her, hit her with an enhanced strong attack, and her phase 2 just heal up and or rebuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. She's decently strong. I don't remember having much trouble on bosses like this. This is the first time in a while. But we should have a decent amount of damage now. I just leveled up about 10 times.
You can't go ahead on your own.
So at least the scaling will be slightly better. I get some of her attacks you can roll through without damage. Yeah, there's a lot of them that you can, but when she dashes at you, that one's a little bit harder to place. And having a second ally there also messes that up, but she's also optimized to be fighting against two people. If she focuses you, she really... And I definitely forgot to enhance my stuff. Okay. Ugh, okay, she's already got me with this slow anti, so come on, baby. Okay. No, don't kill Mia. I need her. Now she'll revive me. Yeah, so the three things that I'm absolutely certain for on this fight is Mia really needs to be alive. Mia needs to be alive, and Mia needs to absolutely be alive. Okay. That being said, I can just play the long game with her. I just would prefer not to. Ah, Pete. Yeah, that's it. That's death. Just kill me. Yeah, so you see the... Did you see the problem with trying to roll through the dash? Is that it's a little bit hard to predict, and even if you think you roll through it, you might get tagged at the end of her hurt box. So it's just a wee bit infuriating on that end. She's not hard, but she gets a hell of a lot harder when Mia's not there with you fighting.
We hope we don't get attacked here.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm on my way.
We're gonna buff just like you said. Pop in, do our thing, and get right out. So got some nice damage in. She's focusing me. I'm gonna try and draw her focus for a little while Mia is shooting her with everything, but that distraction seems to have failed. So basically, for as long as I can, I'm just going to try and hold her attention. Alright. She's also a boss that I am a little bit terrified to try and parry. I know I could, but I don't know how effective it would be against her. Like I said, my main goal right now is making sure that Mia survives. But she's just not making it easy. Alright, so she can hit her with all that. Mia will revive me. This will be better with a human player. Oh, God. That. Everything I don't want. Okay, so Mia should... I should just stop opening my mouth. Savage is playing in my brain right now. Just classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Come on. Alright, we're gonna wombo combo. She's gonna probably kill us both if we don't do it now. Oh, fudge. Okay. Come on, Mia. Hit her for the big bucks. And I need to start using my gifts. I don't know why I'm not. Yeah, okay, so Mia's dead, so now it really does follow me. I definitely thought she was gonna ring out somehow. There was a hope in my mind. Yeah, so I do have ranged attacks. I can try them. It's with the Lost Bayonet. It's a little bit unwieldy to use, and it does use my I-Core. So I'm unsure of whether I should be using that or not to fight a fight like this. But, you know what? Anything's worth a try. So we're going to do it.
It's hard to walk.
Okay. If I was more comfortable
I'll be right there.
using this exploit method to get around, I'd probably try and use it in the fight, but I don't trust myself to be able to maneuver that well with it all like that.
Don't worry. We've got this one.
Oh, okay. No, we'll try it. Okay. Good old 1-2 punch. Oh, you know what? But I'm stupid because that uses my I-Core, so even if I power up. And it's not strong at all. I thought it would be stronger than that. You know what though, this is going better than the last few fights, so I'll take it. I think the things that's working out for me here is just very low mana use. And so I can get in and get out without having to worry about things, and Mia... Oh, come on, Mia, you got this. But I don't. Ah, Mia, come on, come on. I need you to be part of this. Oh, fudge. Wow, yeah. And she saved me. It literally timed out as she saved me. Maybe in her phase 2, since she gets more aggressive, try to stay long range when she uses long range attacks and use close range. Yeah, I still have to have Ichor for that though. So it really depends on what the board state looks like at that point. I'm definitely not opposed to doing it that way. I just, if you can't do it, you can't do it, you know? Okay, we're gonna try it with a slightly stronger bayonet this time.
Scary. I hope we don't get attacked here.
I wish I was better with this exploit. It's not even that difficult. I'm just perpetually lazy.
You need to adjust your gear. Now's the time.
And damn. Okay. So there is slow on me. And Mia is not surviving that. So this might already be a dead. Oh yeah, I know I can do it too. It's just a matter of actually doing it. I'll get there at some point. I'll definitely get there at some point.
I know there's a way to get through this.
But I'm definitely having more luck with this than I did with the Zweihander. Or however you want to pronounce that.
I'll be right there.
Okay, I need to get better at this exploit.
It's hard to walk. Let's stay cool and get to work.
Let's go in with a focus on attack this time. being a dancer helps a lot. She has a flow to everything that makes each attack predictable. Yeah, predictable isn't...
Morning, sunshine.
Predictability isn't necessarily the problem here. For me, I have trouble reading who she's going to go after. So her moves are predictable, but if you don't know who she's going to attack, it's an easy way to throw off your rhythm. But at the same time, like, that attacking another person really also lends its advantage toward you. So it's a mixed bag of tricks. So what we'll try, though, we're going to try and switch it up to a hunter. Increases attack fired from weapons. So we're going to go into this with an all... Okay. There you go, Mia. Alright, we're gonna attack her with some of this extra energy we have. Try and hold her attention. Oh, fudge. Alright, so let's switch it up again. Ah, pooey. Yeah, now forget it. My odds of doing well are diminished. Ugh, the dash. 1,000 times the dash. Fudge. Yeah, notice she switched between you two randomly, even if you're up her ass. Yeah, there's no good aggro system. And so normally you can just have one person pull and another person play support. But when she does that, you can't form any kind of predictive strategy against her. Like, when it works, it works. By the way, if you guys like what you're seeing tonight, please feel free to follow me. Also, if you haven't checked out Thormingander's channel yet, he's my brother. Feel free to give him a follow as well. We play a lot of the same games, and I'd love to see you back here sometime. Also, if you have any suggestions on what I should be playing next, please feel free to drop a line in the chat or into the suggestion box. Fudge. So I will say, Fudge. I think this has a way longer, or at least a minimal. Oh, that. Ugh. It frustrates me so. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep reviving her as long as I can. Damn. Just...
The going gets tough. Isn't that what they say?
Alright, one more time. Oh, that's a cool, nifty little move. Oh my goodness. Let us take a look at that. Or not. Yeah, patience will get me so far. Um,
Hey, are you
again, the problem comes down to she can close the distance like that. Doesn't matter where she's at on the screen. If there's distance to be had, she will find it and she will open up.
do what you do? I'll be wherever you need me.
Alright, well, I need you right here. Oh, you've got to be kidding. So what happened was I gave her half of my health right as she got killed, and so it didn't take. And as soon as she got killed, she would have been the one resurrecting me
Time.
when the executioner deleted me a couple seconds later.
I'm on my way. It's hard to walk.
I do have that. Well, I mean, this
All
is
prepared?
the dashing. And I've been utilizing the dashing otherwise. Okay. so if this doesn't work the next go around, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and see if we can start getting her on some stagger.
And get to work.
Because I'm curious if she can be staggered. Wow, the turn on that. Alright, we're going to switch it up to try out a different weapon this time. See if we can utilize some new kind of tech.
How are you doing?
This would probably help. I don't know why this keeps coming off. Now, do they have a... Okay. Hey, how you finding the game? It's okay, Lewis. How's it going, dude? How am I staying so level-headed? I don't know. I'm just an incredibly patient person, if we're being completely honest. There's very few games... There's very few games that actually get my goat. What have you been up to, Lou? You okay if I call you Lou?
I'll be right there.
It's going good. I'm glad to hear. Alright, we are going to switch it back up to this Vi-hander for this fight. I want to see if there's any lessons that I feel so stupid. I keep accidentally pressing down on that. Oh, she is not liking my lesson plan. Alright, so I'm going to stop attacking her because she's just started to focus me. Come in for the 1-2 wombo combo. Okay. Alright, switch her over. Now Mia's dying, so we're gonna throw her some health. I feel like a parent giving their kids money, watching all that health go... I'm on the talk. Watching all that health go down the drain. I'm breaking my rule. So I have a rule when it comes to Souls games, which is don't lock on. It'll get you killed 9 times out of 10. Did that res her? Ah, it was too late. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna try and wait until slow is gone. It's pretty damn hard to fight her. Yeah. Alright, sure, not a little bit here and there. Been farming some code veins, so I thought I'll check out some streamers while running a depth for mats. Got any advice for this boss fight? Maybe try Coco's blood code. If you found some hunter's vestige in the first area, she should give it to you. Alright, so I've actually got a question about that. How do you use the hunter's vestige, like the different vestiges and stuff like that? Because I have a bunch of these in my inventory. Yeah, I have all of these in my inventory, but I actually have no idea what to do with them. At home base, okay. Well, then I'll teleport to home base and I'll start to work on those. And Coco's blood code. I don't know if I've run in. I should have run into a Coco by this point. You restore them ILO at home base. Coco's the... Oh, okay. Coco's the blood merchant. Is there anything particular that you have to do to get their blood code, or do they give it freely?
So, Louise, don't.
Oh, there it is.
I consider this an investment.
Aw, well, thank you, Coco. That was an unsettling sound, especially in these headphones. Okay. Well, thank you, Lewis, because I've been trying to figure out where to use that. Mercury allows for safe exploration with its balanced stats and gifts related to stamina and haze.
I've got a whole new... Seriously?
Alright.
If you want it, I got it.
And I inhibit blood marker. Is she weak to a specific element?
Even the lost are valuable. Come again soon.
Fire. Okay.
Thanks to it, when revenants stop at most, so... What do you want to upgrade?
Oh, shoot. The haze.
Okay.
Let me see if I can sell any of this.
Got something to sell?
I'm not going to use the pipe. That's actually not too bad. I might actually come back and use that one. Alright, so I will use fire on her when I go back in.
What do you want to upgrade?
Plus 38. But scaling is worse on you. I think Lewis Bloodcode might have it as well as a gift. Okay. Well, before I even spend any of the money then, let's go look at Coco's Bloodcode. Let's go look at Lewis Bloodcode. Reduces stamina drain by dashing. Increases venom resistance. Okay, so you were saying that I could give Coco the vestiges, right?
We don't have. There's not a. There's.
Or Ilo. Ilo. I need to remember who Ilo is.
Allow me to thank
Not him.
What is it?
Oh, Io. There it is. Okay. Io. Duh. My bad. My brain is off tonight. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna not do that.
Kevin, you with someone. It's hard to be sorry. Or maybe it never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such tragedy.
Sorry for all the people that want to watch that stuff. It's hard for me to be invested in this game's story. Okay. Oh, it's gonna do this every time for them.
Most rather. There could be something else. So the kid found. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. What is it?
See at the bottom of each vestige, it tells you which gift it grants. You can also press V for better detail. Okay. One-handed sword mastery, two-handed sword mastery. I just wish there wasn't like a cutscene for each one of these.
Tower was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
What is it?
Douche wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
What is it?
Alright, I'm not doing this for each one. Strength and vitality up. And two-handed mastery will be good enough for me. Oh, all her clothes disappeared.
What is it? I will be.
And this will be the last vestige that I do.
So,
Okay. It's that. Now I don't have enough haze. Come on. Alright, well, we're gonna take a couple more stabs at this, and then I'm probably gonna call it a night. But I do strongly encourage you to tune in tomorrow because I will still be playing this then. And so far, if you like what you see tonight, please feel free to follow me. I was like chatting with chat and taking suggestions on what to play next. So, like I said, if you like what you see, feel free to follow.
I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place.
I hate those Sanic balls. They are super annoying and cost me about 20,000 souls earlier.
You need to adjust your gear. Now's the time.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
Just run in. Alright. Just, yep, that one's a dead run. Oh, I'm still alive. Now it's a dead run. Okay, now we're just gonna kind of... I still want to see... Lewis, are you still on? What's it like count or parrying her? Is it a feasible strategy? Obviously not for the ones that slash down on top of you, but for the ones where she's slashing off to the side, will that actually do anything meaningful to her, or will it just make me look like a fool?
You can't go ahead on your own.
If I parry her, does that do much, or is it really just more likely gonna get me killed?
Adjust your gear. Now's the time.
Okay, let's try this.
I might have to keep you around.
Okay, so it's just gonna piss her off. Parry is okay, but just block shot, no extra damage or more damage. I'll give it this. It's a good second boss.
Morning, sunshine.
I feel like after this boss, I won't have any issues fighting
Maybe
other enemies in the game because she's really teaching you the ropes on dodging and getting in close and making sure you know the correct way to approach an enemy when you want to kill him.
don't worry. We've got this one.
I like your thinking. I doubt it, but I like that thinking. Oh my goodness, whiff. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's teamwork. And now she's just gonna kill you again.
How are you doing? You can't go ahead on your own. All prepared?
What's up, Thor? Man, she's going after Mia fierce. So we're gonna switch it up. Try and deal as much damage as humanly possible. Ugh, but she needs to stop switching her attention to Mia. That can't be her priority because taken for a ride. Yeah, we're on the same bus. She's interesting. But, and to say the least, she is whooping me 6 ways to Sunday. To be fair though, the other boss I took down no problem.
I'm on my way.
I wonder if she can be staggered. So we're just gonna...
Checking your equipment.
Oh, fudge. Did I? 413. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just try and stagger her. She does stagger generally after enough damage. She does. I want to see if I can boost that just a little. Like, I know what you're saying. She does stagger. I'm just stubborn. Okay. So Mia's holding down the fort while I am temporary paralysis, which I have anti-slow, and I should be using it more, but for whatever reason I am just too stubborn for life. And now she's dead. Oh, for the love of Pete. I can close the distance. Don't you die on me, Mia. Ah. And cue the Pulp Fiction. Okay. It's pizza time. And also hammer time, apparently. Okay, so that was better. That was improvement. So the hammer's getting us somewhere. The hammer's definitely getting us somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
I think the thing that's killing you and I could be... I think that a lot of my damage is being taken when she does her dashes. Right now, my biggest concern is making sure that she doesn't take out Mia, because the minute Mia's gone, that fight becomes a whole different ballgame. If she's focusing me too much, it's bad for me because I have very little opportunity to get in. At the beginning of the fight, all of her damage is done when she is facing away from Mia. Or facing toward Mia, I should say. It's like, she'll do this, and then I'll do this in response, unless she summons her pissy geyser. And then I'll get in. Give Mia a chance to heal for a minute. Mia didn't heal. So I'll heal Mia. Mia didn't heal. And so now it really will be a huge consideration of but now okay, so I'm not dead yet. Okay, so I heal here, and she's gonna slide. And then... Okay, I have to take that off. That's my biggest problem. Yeah, the biggest problem is her ability to close the distance like that is earth-shattering. Earth-shattering. So weird how Mia can die in 5 seconds or like toward the end of the fight.
I hope we don't get
Yeah.
attacked here.
Let's give it the good 1-2 try.
Let's stay cool and get to work.
Come on, we having sushi tonight. Ah, fucking Mia. Mia's the Kia. Now revive me. And now I'll revive myself. And now the goal is really just Mia has to stay alive. But I can't die here. Okay. So I'll heal now. Oh, that... No, she hasn't. Come on, get up. Ah! Pooh! There it is. It was close. That was a close one.
I know there's a way to get through this. We can do it.
Me too, girl. We'll do it. Alright, we are gonna...
Be right there.
Ay. Okay, I need it.
I hope we don't get attacked here.
Do it. Some Neo is always the way to go.
Do what you do.
I'm waiting for them to put
You need
Neo 2 on PC. I don't want to pick it up for PS4. This is gonna be the part that kills me. I'm so mad. Right here.
Is your regeneration
Classy, bougie, ratchet. Alright, I think we got it. I think we can do it this time. Alright. And swing back. Can't afford to be reckless. Yada yada yada. Okay, Mia's dead. Revive.
squeezed?
Fuck you. I'll be so mad. Oh, just come on. There we go. Guys, that feels good. I'm not gonna lie. That feels good. And the fact that I almost died after whiffing that fucker 3 times. Excuse me. 3 times though is a lot. GG, mate.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and yep. Let me just take these munchies and eat them myself. Alright guys, so the time is 3:13. If you liked what you saw here tonight, please feel free to follow me, Metamango. I'm going to be back on tomorrow at some point. I just have to wake up at a decent time. Thank you so much for all the congratulations in the chat. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. So have a pleasant evening, okay? Night, Lewis. Have a good one, man.
What was all of that?
thank you for following, Lewis. I really appreciate it. Oh, she does not look good.
Right. Then we're going back to base.
We'll wait out. We'll wait for the cutscenes to play out, and then we will call it a night. She was really hard, though. I cannot believe how difficult it was to take her down. She reminds me a lot of like a Father Gascoigne type, where, you know, I haven't had the chance to play the rest of the game, but she might not belong where she is in the game solely for the fact that she's an extremely difficult boss. Alright, we'll save that money for tomorrow. Alright guys, this is it. I'm out. Peace.